Alright, here we are back with another riveting episode of our Building the Nets series. Last game we took on the Mets and had a 7-0 win. We are hoping that kind of carries over into the next game. We're going to go ahead and look at the schedule, get those other games all sim, see what happens. We are sitting at 12-10. Got a few more games before we do our update. Anybody? Oh, we got quite a few. Who's this guy? Well, he's going to be terrible. Nothing. Nothing I'm interested in. So we're going to go ahead and look at anything else that might have happened. I don't know who that is up there. Oscar Gonzalez is hurt. And other than that, that's it. Joe Adell's back with the Angels. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this Mets game. Got Josiah Gray on the hill. It's going to be a good game against Tylor Megill. Hopefully no rain delays. Go ahead and get Vanessa's DH. Alright, everything looks good. See you at the end.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year. Brandon Nimmo leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Tylor Megill.
Well, this guy was pretty fantastic last season, only losing 2 games the entire year. Just incredible. I mean, you would think that, even when you pitch well and you stay healthy over the course of a season, you're going to lose more games than that. But for whatever reasons, whether it was during his time on the mound or once he left the ball game, the team was able to rally. They were able to avoid the loss. And when you got a pitcher like that on your team, you feel like every time he takes the mound, you're going to win the ball game. So we'll see if that's the feel that his club has this season.
Got him looking, and that's the first out.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's Luis Garcia. The pitch. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup, they're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get...
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. And the Nationals gone in order. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Here's Starling Marte. The wind and the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Marte gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
That one just misses. Marte on the move. Line drive, base hit right field. The throw to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And a 2-1 on the way. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with
hit in the air, right field. Call makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting fifth.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Abrams tosses the first. What a play to end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. We played an inning. Top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Alex Call. Next offering is in for a strike. And a good eye there.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good.
Oh, look at this. On the money. Nice play.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Here's Corey Dickerson. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and deals. And that one in the air center field. Nimmo pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Out to short, Lindor. And the inning is over. So they make short work of him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Good eye right there. Ruiz pulls that one down, and there's 1 down. So now here's the DH, Brett Beatty. The 1-1. That's a slider for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one drilled left field. And it's gone. That one felt good. His second of the year. It's 1-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Mark Canha.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
One down, base is empty. That's to third. Candelario tosses to first. That's it out.
Batting 9.
Omar Narvaez at the plate. 2-1. High fly ball, right field. Call makes the play, and that is that. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. Welcome back. On to the 3rd inning. Up now for Washington, Jeimer Candelario. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Lane Thomas. 2-2 now. And now it's filled up. Three-two now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Oh, he throws it away. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Dom Smith stands in. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Righty delivers. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that.
Over to McNeil. And that's two. Back here at the ballpark, here's a big power threat. Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
And a count 1-2. And the righty deals. Struck him out looking. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
McNeil tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. Righty to the plate. And that one lifted in the air center field. He makes the grab, and there's two down. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. The 1-1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. A couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. On the ground to third, and now it rolls all the way to the wall.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Next offering is down low. 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 2 left for the Mets. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Next pitch is outside.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And the right-hander deals, and it's ball 4. He missed down low.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. That one misses, and that's ball 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And now it's filled up.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Alex Call in the on-deck circle for the Nats. 3-2 now. That one is absolutely belted. and gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 2-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Canna flashes the leather on the running catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And a pitch. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. On the ground to third. That's out number 2. And now up for Washington, Hebert Ruiz. Grounded out to short in his first trip. The count 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Pitch misses, and it's a full count. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Escobar slings it across. Third out. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back at the plate, Brandon Nimmo.
The center fielder, Brandon.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this one.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Stays alive. Three-two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Thomas racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, left fielder,
Mark Canna up now for the Mets. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Next pitch misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And our score remains 2-1. Back here at Citi Field, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jeimer Candelario. The 2-1.
Well, these Nats doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Next pitch is popped up. Escobar right there to make the grab. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 28,
Lane Thomas now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Got him swinging.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
That one missing inside. Down the middle for a strike. Counts full, 3-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Nationals go quietly. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Just enough that time. The 1-2. On a line. Thomas makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On the ground to third. Candelario on the first. Home after the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
The third baseman,
Eduardo Escobar digs in now. 1 for 2. Here's a 1-1. Hit hard. That gets through. Two outs, runner at first. And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's out of play, a foul ball.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
Pete Alonso in the on-deck circle. On the ground right side. Slings to first. Play made. That ends the inning. No runs. New pitcher now, Drew Smith. This is his 3rd time out this year.
number 40, Drew Smith.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
C.J. Abrams.
Kicks and fires. In for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Now here is Luis Garcia.
Ball 3.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Right-handed reliever. And there's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And now the DH, Joey Meneses. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
And now 2-1. Garcia, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. That one 95 to finish him off.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now Alex Call. The 2-1. Just missed. Corey Dickerson up next for Washington. And a 3-1 on the way.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Nothing across on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Sean Doolittle gets the call from the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Leading up for the Mets, the first baseman, Alonso.
And the pitch. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
1-2 now. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Here's Brandon Nimmo. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to Smith, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 2-1. So they bring on the veteran, David Robertson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Dickerson now.
David Robertson.
Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there. Activity in the bullpen. John Curtis getting ready to go. Next offering is down low.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
At the belt and fires. And that's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Leading off for Washington, the catcher,
Rebirth Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. The 1-1. Bounce to third. And it gets by him. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. In the air, right field, pretty well struck back there. And that one is off the wall. Throws it away. 1 runs in. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And now here is Lane Thomas. And a pitch. Good eye in that spot.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he walked him.
the first baseman, number 22, Dominic.
Now it's Dominic Smith, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy
as they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. Ruiz on third. Thomas over at first with 1 away. Next one off the plate inside. 2-1. And here it comes. That's off the mark. 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Corners are occupied with 2 down.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean. 2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that's a base hit. Scrambles back to second safely, and a run comes in to score.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, John Curtis.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
Base is full, 2 gone. And next is the designated hitter, Joey Meneses. And the right-hander's 3-1. On the corner for a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. Makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1. Mark Canha, the next to hit. Matt Cronin takes over on the mound. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Matt Cronin.
Next pitch downstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three-two now. Rips that one to right. And there's 2 down. Omar Narvaez up now for the Mets. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. The 1-2. Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. And they trail it 4-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Adam Ottavino.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Into center. Nimmo makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
The left fielder, number 23.
Next to hit for the Nats, Corey Dickerson.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Here's a 1-1. This one high in the air to left center. Canha snags it on the run. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. 1 for 3. Right-hander kicks, deals. In the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So no. New pitcher on now, Carl Edwards Jr. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And he deals. And that's through there for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
Jeff McNeil stands in. 1-1 now.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Mets go back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
The pitch. Diaz, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Fastball down and in. Good spot to get a ground ball, but that one had eyes.
So a man aboard. Lane Thomas will hit next. The 1-1. And another ball.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Next offering is in for a strike. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Payoff pitch, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
So digging in, Dominic Smith.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
The 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Candelario around third. Not in time. He's safe.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Next to hit, C.J. Abrams. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to McNeil.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And the batter now, Luis Garcia. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered in this game. Diaz keeping an eye on him. Chris, Edwin Diaz has turned into one of the top closers in all of baseball. Kid who grew up in Puerto Rico, 3rd-round pick by the Mariners in 2012. When he was in Puerto Rico, he grew up playing along with Carlos Correa and Jose Barria. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Tag. Save. Too late with a throw from Omar Narvaez. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they get. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kyle Finnegan. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. And the count 1-2.
Now pitching for Washington, number 67.
The pitch.
Kyle.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Pete Alonso takes it deep. His 4th home run of the season. And they inch closer. It's 5-2. Singy, that's his 150th career home run.
Man, Boog, 150 trips around the bases. That's a lot. Congrats to him. I tell you what, that's a lot of trotting. Got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The pitch. In the air to left center. Thomas settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Brandon Nimmo. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Over to Smith. Now only one out remaining. So they're down to their final out. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Down front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
3-2 now. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and it gets into the seats. Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying
All right,
so
that was a pretty good game, if I do say so myself. Josiah Gray poops 3-0. The Nats were hitting pretty well. Pitching was pretty solid. Just gave up the 2 separate home runs, I think. Good defense most of the time. Yeah, Josiah Gray, 5 innings, 5 hits, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 run. I'll take it. That's what we need. My bullpen has been pretty solid in holding stuff down. Call was hitless today. Not a good sign. Dickerson is hitless. Dickerson is almost batting under 100. He is not very good. Meneses hit a 6 home run, which is awesome. He's almost at 20 RBIs already. He's got a 7 stolen base. Doolittle is showing a lot of improvement after that first terrible outing he had. Cronin came in for another scoreless outing. Edwards Jr. came in for another scoreless outing, and Finnegan came in, gave up the home run. But you know what? It happens. Okay, Batty was the other home run. It was the one that was a scraper. And then Alonso went upper tank. But that was a very solid game all around. We are inching towards that sweep, which hopefully we can pull off next game. All right, everybody. See ya.